Hello guys, welcome to the series of Dart programming language tutorial. So in this tutorial we are going to learn Dart lists. So let's get started. Our most common collection in nearly every programming language is the array or order group of objects. In Dart, arrays are list objects, so most people just call them lists. Dart list literal are denoted by a comma separated list of expression or values enclosed in a square brackets. So here we have a syntax. So here we have where list name is equal to val1, val2 and val3. These are val1, val2, val3 are elements, and here we have the example where list is equal to 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 2 and 3 are the elements of the list and these are stored in specific index. Like here 1 is stored at 0th index, 2 is stored at first index, 3 is stored at second index. Types of lists. So list can be categorized into two types. The first one is fixed length list, and fixed length lists are defined with the specified length. We cannot change the size at runtime. If we want to change the size at runtime, so we will get runtime error. Growable list. The size of the growable list can be modified at the runtime. So let's see each one of them separately. Fixed length list. So here we have a syntax for declaration for fixed length list. The first syntax is val list name is equal to val1, val2, val3. So this is common for growable or fixed length list. And the second one is list name list dot field. So here we are using field method. So here we have three parameters. The first one is size, second one is default value, and the third one is growable as false. So here size we can define, so it will be fixed, and growable is false, so it is fixed length. And here we have given default value as 0. So if we are not giving any value to any index, so the default value will be 0 for that particular index. So here we have syntax for initializing list name of index is equal to value. So directly to any index we can assign the value. So this is the most common way for initializing a list. The next one we have growable list. So here we have syntax for declaring a growable list, where list name is equal to same what we saw in fixed length list. So we can declare it like this, or we can use the second way. So here we are making growable is equal to true, and we are giving the same thing, size and the default value also. So here the same syntax for initialization of growable list also. This is the common way to initialize it. So let's have example for fixed length and growable list. So let's declare a list. Let's take it vowels equal to list dot field. We are taking size as 5, and here we are taking the value 0 default value, and we are making growable false. Now let's assign the values to this vowels of 0th index is equal to a. We can give these values also for other indexes. Otherwise we can directly assign values to these vowels like this. So let's print and check the output of this one. For now let's comment the second way and print the vowels. Let's run this program. Here we have an output for that. Suppose if you want to add another element, but we have the size of 5. So here we have already given 5 elements to this list. If you want to give like vowels 5 is equal to some a, capital A. So let's try to run it. So see, here we have an exception, range error, invalid value not in inclusive range 0 to 4, because we have given a size of 5, so we cannot go beyond this as it is a fixed length list. The next one is growable list. Let's copy the same syntax here. List vowels So we will give caps vowel. Caps vowels is equal to list.fill. We will take the same size and save default values, and growable is equal to, we will make true. So let's assign some values to it. Let's print this cap vowels. So here we have the output for caps vowels. If we want to add some more element to this caps vowels, so we can add it because it's a growable. Caps vowels dot add. We can use the add method also here. Some okay A we are taking. Now let's run this one. You see, now we have added A in order. So initial size was 5. Now, but we can increase the size of this growable list. Dart list properties. So here we have some most common properties of Dart list. So let's have one example to understand all these properties in a better way. So we will take one variable here. Let's take list of color equal to some colors. We will give red, green, blue. Let's print these colors. So we have red, green and blue here. So the first property is first, so it returns the first element. So let's print it, print color dot first. Let's run this. So we have red, the first element of this list is empty. So we can check if colors dot is empty. So no, it's not empty. So we will get false. See, here we are getting false, that it's not empty. The third one is not empty. So let's print if colors dot is not empty. So here it's true, it's not empty. It's having 3 elements, red, green and blue. So let's run it. So see, here we are getting true, so it's not empty. So next one is length. So it will give the length of the list. So colors dot length. So let's run and check the length. So here we are getting 3 as output, as it has 3 elements here. Next one is last. So it returns the last element of the list. Let's print colors dot last. Let's run it. See, here we are giving blue. So blue is the last element of this list. The next one is reversed. It returns the reverse order of the list. Print colors dot reversed. Let's run it. So see, here we have blue, green and red. Initially we have red, green and blue. So now we have this blue, green and red. The last property here we have is single. So it checks if the list has only one element, then it returns it. Otherwise it will throw one exception. So let's check it out. Print colors dot single. So as it's not single because it has 3 elements, so it will throw an exception here. So let's run it. You see, we are getting exception, start error, bad state, too many elements, saying too many elements are there. There is not only one single element. So let's try to give one element in the list and then check. Let's delete these elements. So now we have only one element. So now let's run this program. So see that one element is returned. Dart list method. So here we have some common Dart list methods. So let's have an example for this Dart list methods to understand it in a better way. Let's take one variable and assign some values to it. List. Let's take vowels only. So the first method is add. So it insert a value at the end of the list. So let's remove these 2 elements here. So check this add method. So now we will add this vowels dot add. We will add a e I o, and then we will add vowels dot add u. So let's check print it here before adding vowels, and after adding we will print here print vowels. So let's run it. You see, for adding the elements we have A, E, I. OU was not there, but after adding the elements OU, here we have the output A, E, I, O, U. So the next one is add all. So this method is used to insert multiple values to the list. So suppose we are commenting these two statements and we are trying to add multiple values. So we have vowels. So let's comment this print statement as well here. So we have vowels dot add all. So we can add here multiple values like O, then U. We have to take it in square bracket as it is a list. So that will be added to this one. Let's run it. Let's have a print statement first. Vowels. Let's run it now. So see A, E, I, O, U. It has added these two elements here in the vowels list. The next method is insert method. So it insert a value in list at a specific position. So let's try it. Vowels dot add insert. So we are giving the position. So we are giving 0 here, and we are giving element A. Let's print vowels and see. See, now A is inserted at 0th position and these elements are shifted. The next method is insert all method. So it insert multiple values at specified position. So suppose we want to insert I, O, U, other values also in caps. So let's insert all. So we will have it from first position, as A is already there in 0th position. So let's take E, I, O, U. So let's print and check the output. So see, we have A, E, I, O in caps, and then we have A, E, I, O in small. So that's it for dot list methods. We will cover more operations on dot lists in our upcoming videos, and I will upload all the examples of this tutorial in my GitHub repo. Please find the link in description. Thanks for watching.